Hey everyone, this is Cathy Vartuli from ThrivingNow.com, and we've all been hurt sometime. Uh, the insecurity, the feeling of rejection when someone doesn't want to see you can really bite you in the butt. I actually had someone today tell me they were too busy to spend time with me, and even though I really got that they were busy, it brought up some of that old hurt. So I'd like to do some tapping with you so that we can release that. If this is happening for you, or has happened for you in the past, just realize our primitive brain thinks that if we're rejected even once, we're no longer safe. And a lot of us have the story that we're not lovable enough, we're not good enough, that other people are more valuable. We've learned a lot of that when we were little, and our primitive brain is running rampant with it. So anytime something reminds us of that, it's like a big ouch. It resonates with that old pain. So that 2-year-old or that 3-year-old or the 5-year-old is just like, oh my God, I'm not okay. I'm not lovable. I'm not going to be safe. No one's going to ever love me. So just notice as I'm talking about that, where are you feeling that in your body? If you think of, you can change adjectives or pronouns, obviously, but if you think, he doesn't want to see me, or she doesn't want to see me, what do you notice? I notice that there's a lot of sadness behind my eyes, and my heart feels kind of heavy. So what are you noticing? What do you feel? And just pay attention to that. We'll do some tapping on it. So put your feet on the ground and take a nice deep breath. Karate chop. Even though he doesn't want to see me. And that really hurts. Maybe I'm okay anyway. Even though he doesn't want to see me. And that makes me feel very sad. It makes me want to cry. Maybe I can love myself right now. And I can nurture myself through this. Even though he rejected me. And that really hurts. I feel like my heart is breaking. I send love to my heart. And I let my heart know that I'm safe now. And that I have plenty of love to share with it. Top of the head. My heart feels hurt. Eyebrow, it feels rejected. Side of the eye, it feels like I'll never be loved again. Under the eye, all my insecurities have come back. Under the nose, I thought I'd gotten rid of some of these. Chin, but I'm taking care of myself right now. Collarbone, I'm tapping on this hurt. Under the arm, and that's releasing some of it. Top of the head, and teaching my primitive brain that I'm safer than I think. Eyebrow, even though I don't feel loved. Side of the eye, I'm actually loving me right now. Under the eye, and that's something I didn't know how to do back then. Under the nose, maybe he doesn't want to see me tonight. Chin, and that makes me think everything is over. Collarbone, but that's really the wounded kid in me. Under the arm, I have a lot more friends now. Top of the head, and I can learn to make others. Take a deep breath. And notice what you're feeling. For some people, that tapping would have soothed it, and you could feel really resilient and good. And for other people, it might be this old ache is coming up. And usually when we have really intense feelings like that, they're resonant from a really traumatic time. It could have been a 2-year-old whose father rejected her, or a 4-year-old whose mother yelled at him, or someone who's divorced recently is feeling the rejection of their partner leaving. So go back to the time where it really hurts, and just imagine the younger you, whether it's last week, last month, or 40, 60 years ago. Imagine that younger you right there in front of you. Imagine that you walked back in time, and you're going to kneel down beside her or sit down beside her and ask her if you can do some kind of silly stuff that might help her feel better, and see what she says. Now, if she says no, or he says no, don't tap on them. We want to respect people and give them the choice. That helps people feel safe, whether they're younger versions of us, energetic versions of us, or humans that we interact with. If they say no, just go ahead and tap on yourself for this. If they want to listen, they can. But if they say yes, Imagine that you're gently picking up their hand and tapping on them while you tap physically on yourself now. And we have a video tutorial on this technique called inner tapping at thrivingnow.com/inner tapping. So, karate chop. Again, imagine that you're tapping on that younger self if she said yes. Hey, sweetheart, I'm so sorry you're hurting. I know this is really hard. And it reminds you of times that you really hurt. But I'm here with you now. And I've come back in time to help you. You really matter to me. And I want you to feel better. Top of the head. I know this really hurts. Eyebrow, you felt trapped all that time ago. Side of the eye, you felt so confused. Under the eye, and you weren't sure what was wrong with you. Under the nose, maybe nothing was ever wrong with you. Chin, maybe that other person was busy or distracted. Collarbone, what if it was never you? Under the arm, what if you are lovable? Top of the head, and you get to be loved now. Take a nice deep breath, and notice how that feels. Look at that younger self and notice what she needs. Invite her, ask her what she wants. Does she want a blanket? Does she want something to drink? Does she want a teddy bear to hold or a puppy or a kitten to play with? They can have their own puppy or kitten in energy space. You don't actually have to walk it or clean all her boxes. It's great. So tune in with her and see what she wants. And invite her to look around your world now. Because our world now, even if you were divorced a month ago, our world has changed. And when we realize that the trauma, the hurt was in the past, we start to heal. When we're stuck in the present time with it, it's really hard. We're just in it. And it's really hard to start healing from it. So do some gentle work with the younger selves. You can do more tapping. You can just invite them to watch TV with you or color or just spend time in your world. You can invite them to come forward into your time if you like, that energetic part of yourself. And be safe and loved. Cuddle with them. So invite you to try it out and let us know what you think. You can write us at support@thrivingnow.com. Thanks very much.